Nonprofits are already feeling the squeeze from President Trump's executive orders to cut, freeze, or limit their funding. Now his one big beautiful bill could shake up how Americans give when it takes full effect next year. NewsNation weekend anchor Anna Koyman joins us now. Anna, how so? I mean, break down for us how the two are even related.
Right. Well, our producers are diving into the numbers, so that's what I'm going to be presenting for everybody right now. President Trump, he promised this big, beautiful bill, right? And now America's charities are bracing for a potentially ugly reality. New tax rules just kicking in. And while middle-class donors may be catching a break, some nonprofits could be feeling left out in the cold. So the headline is this: Trump's new tax law makes the big standard deduction permanent, but adds something new: a universal charitable deduction for non-itemizers. So starting this year, individuals can deduct up to $1,000, married couples up to $2,000, even if they don't itemize. And a big shift from the old rules, which only gave a tax break to the top third of filers. But here's where it gets a little bit dicey. So to pay for that new deduction, high-income donors are now facing some limits. So if you do itemize, your first 0.5% of giving is not deductible. And if you're in the top tax bracket, your deduction is now capped at 35% instead of what was once 37%.
Interesting. Okay, so the president's framing this as helping the average American, but nonprofits aren't exactly cheering. Why?
Yeah, well, some are, some aren't. That's because the groups are most dependent on big donors. A lot of them are anyway. So arts, higher education, hospital foundations, things like that have the possibility of losing millions even. At the same time, corporate giving now has its own floor. Only contributions over 1% of taxable income count. And nonprofit leaders tell us they're worried.
I think the tides are going to shift. A lot of these charities are going to focus their energies on mom and pop, donating small dollars, yes, and not on big companies, because there are phase outs for corporations and some of their deductions will be disallowed, and there are phase outs for wealthy earners.
And with federal funding cuts happening left and right, Markey, some organizations say this couldn't come at a worse time. The IRS is expected to issue final guidance on these rules by mid-August. So, Markey, we still just have to see. Time will tell how it will all shake out in the end.
Yeah, they're saying this is totally upending the charitable spending that they're going to be able to get. Anna, thank you. Remember, everybody, you can catch Anna Koyman every weekend, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock, noon Central.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.